viewers, I ran into an interesting issue. I just recently bought this bike and was working my way through it, testing everything, and found that there was an issue with the front derailleur not shifting correctly. So now the derailleur will shift the chain up to the bigger rings, no problem, but it won't shift back down to the smaller rings. Well, I went through my normal troubleshooting steps here and I checked the shifter. It was working fine. The cable was moving fine. The cable's loose here, and so it's not preventing the derailleur from moving over there. So I thought maybe it was gunked up, but it's not really gunked up at all. It's nice and clean. And if I push this over, it goes down to the small rings just fine. And one thing I kind of noticed here is this seems to be moving pretty freely. It's like there was no spring tension there, and normally it's the spring that pulls the derailleur cage back when the cable tension is released. So I started looking at the spring. The spring that normally pulls the derailleur back over to the small rings was just completely loose in there. I thought maybe it had slipped or something. Well, examining this closer, I found what appeared to be where a piece of metal had broken off down here. Well, looking at some pictures and diagrams of this front derailleur, there should have been a little tab down here, a little spring retention tab that would have held the spring to give it tension to help pull this cage back in. But it's gone, so there's nothing to hold that spring. Well, Googling around, I found that that's actually a common issue on these Sora front derailleurs, and also on the Tiagra line of derailleurs as well, that this little spring retention tab is prone to breaking off. So anyway, this derailleur is toast, and I'm gonna have to get a replacement, so I'll be shopping around for something that'll work for this bike, and hopefully not a Sora or Tiagra front derailleur, maybe a Claris, I'm not sure. I'll have to shop around a little bit. But anyway, so if you run into an issue like this where this cage won't come back in and it's a Sora or Tiagra front derailleur, that's something to look for, to see if this little spring is loose and if that little tab has broken off. Well, anyway, so there's a little tidbit of information for you. Hopefully you find it useful. Actually, on second thought, hopefully you never run into the situation where you find that information useful. But if you do run the situation, now you kind of know what to look for. Anyway, I hope you found my video interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click the little subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notified of new videos that come out. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Go over there, like that page. I post a lot of stuff over there. And I have a webpage, rjthebikeguy.com. Go over there, sign up for the page. I have stuff over there as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.